bet you thought the last video was the last video of the year. Well, it's New Year's Eve, so there's time for one more video. And I'm going to do a bit of a review of my year and some plans or thoughts on the next year. So this year I got a new bike, and honestly, I'm loving it. All the reviews that you've probably read about the bike are correct, both the good bits and the not so good bits. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy with it. The other bikes that I could have chosen, I probably would have been just as happy with them as well. I think you can only buy a bad bike if you weren't really sure what you wanted, or you misjudged what you wanted, or what you would or wouldn't be happy with, based on my vast experience of owning two bikes. So what about mods? What kind of mods do I want to do to the bike? I think the one that I'm thinking of is the top box, even though I don't really like the look of it. Sometimes I want to buy some sushi and bring it home. or a pizza. That's why I'm thinking of that. And of course it will give me more space, practical space, when I do some longer trips. But it's very expensive. What else? Well, I have got one mod that I haven't put on the bike yet. It's the Puig sports screen. So I think I'm going to give that a try in the summer, see if that makes any difference. There is one mod I am thinking of doing, and that is a road lock. Security isn't something I'm particularly stressed about here. The bike is insured for theft and I have to keep it outside. I've got no choice. I've got two locks on it and a cover. I'm doing the best I can. But when I go away and I leave it in a hotel or car park, or I have to leave it for a while, I don't really want to have to carry a lock with me, so I was looking at the road lock, so I might get that. Other than that, I don't really think there's anything. Did I just miss my turn because I was talking about road locks? What about the highlights of the year? Well, the highlights of the year are probably going to Nasa twice, Hakone, and up in Gunma to Akagi-san. I think those are the only big trips that I did. Dude, stop looking at your phone. One other thing I have to keep in mind for the first half of the year especially is that my insurance policy had me state how many kilometres I would do in a year. A conservative estimate of up to 4,000 kilometres, and I'm at 3,700 now, so that's going to have to be adjusted. I don't know what happens if I get into trouble and they find out that I've done like 8,000 kilometres in April. Another goal I have is to visit 5 prefectures that I've never been to on the bike before. That could be a bit of a challenge because I've done all the ones which are neighbouring Saitama, so it's going to have to mean a few trips further afield. So Fukushima should be an easy one, relatively easy one. Then probably Nagano, Niigata. Then it gets a little bit difficult. That's my plan. And of course, I do have the dreams of visiting the other main islands of Japan. So Hokkaido, Kyushu area, and Shikoku. Those will be long trips then. I'm not sure if I have the money basically, especially going to Tsushima in Nagasaki prefecture. Being a really big fan of the games, I want to go and tour around there.